Hello, and welcome to a Friday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Today we're going to do Friday, June 7th, 2024 crosswords, and go for that 1,561-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Friday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. And it's always free to play. All right, let's do it. One, worka, eat it. With dime, scene, noun. We have 1 and 10. This clue's number +1. It's a bit cheesy. It would have been better if this was 9. Roads, cutie patootie, anime. They're all just nouns. There you go. Anyway, now for the main event, that's the Friday Daily Grid, which is by Alice, Liang, and Christina Iverson today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. Friday's the easy themeless, so Thursday, Friday is usually the best stretch of the week. I didn't really think yesterday's Thursday was tricky enough, so hopefully their Friday's fun. Let's see what Alice, Liang, and Christina Iverson have in store for us. Let's get into it. Lead into fish, things to brush off, trigonometry unit, radian, blank St. Brown. If you don't know it, muscat for 1. Okay, doing long distance, say. Alicia Keys release featuring no one. Godfather, question mark. Not much at all. Like a tad or a bit or something. Curved blade. Maybe it's a saber. Male summer tanagers. That's kind of animal, right? And ingredient in a Long Island iced tea. There's a lot of ingredients in a Long Island iced tea. WAPs, maybe ados. Extension is to Chrome as, I don't know. Add-on is to Firefox. Chicago specialty deep dish. Litmus test of a chef's basic culinary skills. I think that's an omelet. Way to an alley, perhaps. Okay. Rami Malek is the best actor winner. Let's try a saber here. Partly is Demi. Noodle Miso brought this udon, shout out to Minjin. Smug affirmative. Something indeed. I did indeed. This could be a side door or something. Midori Ito, right? Concerning us as to, cooking for one's partner, say. Figure of speech. Okay. Be as I am, maybe. Memorable chase scene vehicle in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. I love mankind. It's people I can't stand. That's funny. Need blind admission. The world's largest one. Produced by the Coco de Mer, weighs up to 55 pounds. A seed? This is triple sec. Red apart. Godfather's Padre. Quarters, e.g. Some families are blended. They might be pint size. They're beers. Not. Be unite. I don't know. Let's breathe. Qualified. Theme in Rosemary's Baby. Craze of late 2000s politics. Picture on a sleeve. Okay. Feature of many haute couture dresses. Up item. Window shade. Eponym of a popular vodka brand. Don't know. Removes out of respect, perhaps. And Lord of Feminist Literature. Like an anecdote, one hopes. Immoderate amount, part of many a beachside restaurant's name. Is the Pope Catholic? It's no duh or something. Never in a million years. Backpedaling qualifier. Measure of regret. Has, could be owns. Newspaper assignments, probably just desks. Legendary figure whose first name sounds like something he's known for doing. It's tough. Directly. Massachusetts college specializing in engineering. Is Olin in Massachusetts? Chap. Like the universe according to Aristotle. They're the pits. Okay. Title in court. DC's lack in Congress. A boat? welcome sites, maybe just mats. Wise one, maybe sages. Title in court. Could be sire. Album art. Number 12 is tried for the Jets. Joe Namath. This could be Abel. Obamania. Okay. Wasn't actually familiar with that. A tab you can pick up. Okay. Much of a flock. Let's probably use fellow here. Alright. I was thinking maybe shack. An ounce of regret. Pound of... No. Something. Directly is due? In a good way. In a good way. Robin Hood. It's known for Robin. Amusing anecdote. Tito's vodka. Window shade. Getting rid of. Maybe it's axing. Tint here. Green party figure for short. Don't know it. This is an act of love. Let's see. Oh, hell no. Finite, apparently. They're the pits. This is doffs, like your cap. Stones, like in a fruit. A moderate amount. A surfeit. Yes? Okay. Audrey Lord, I think. Figure of speech. This is Satanism. Soapbox. Preacher. Okay, I see. Maybe this actually is beers. Let's breathe. Aerates. St. Pat. And bias cut. Okay. Maybe an S here. This could be a snarl. Some kind of grape. A wine grape. Caleb, I assume. A minecart. A bar game. Almond raw. Crawfish. All right. Made it through. Made it through. Felt on the hard side for a Friday, I'll say, but I don't say that in a bad way. Just had a little bit more, bite than I feel like they've had recently, but for the record, I think that's a good thing. Soapbox preacher is an evocative phrase. I don't think I've ever used the phrase or even heard it, but it's clear what it means. Look at all these D's and I's in here. I, and DEED. I did indeed. And in a good way. You know, like, I don't know. You're looking really tan in a good way. Something like that. Yeah, Muscat is a wine grape. Maybe I would say active service before active love, but okay. Robin Hood, tough clue on Robin Hood. Triple sec. Deep dish, which isn't pizza. Sorry, I grew up in New Jersey. I have strong pizza opinions. I think deep dish is alright. I just don't think it's in the same category as, like, other kinds of pizza. An omelet. See, these things are being clued kind of hard, I feel like, you know? Like, who thinks of... I mean, it's hard to think of all the characters you know and think about if their first name could be describing, you know? Confess I've never heard Obamania. I could buy Obamamania. This is like, you know, the sleep of a record or something. Yeah, so I think it's a pretty good puzzle. It's a bit harder than usual, but even this, right? Craw as a lead into fish, it's a hard clue, I think. Rami Malek, it's kind of a gimme. He's a crossword stalwart, I'd say. There's a few... There's at least 2 4-letter noodles. There's soba, which I don't think you ever have in a miso broth. Udon. You can have ramen in a miso broth, but 5 letters, of course. Yeah, it's vaguely familiar. I don't know. It's the kind of thing where you need to have seen the movie to know. Quarters is a bar game. That's where you bounce the quarter into the cup. Is that right? Yeah. So you bounce the quarter into the cup. It's a bit of a hard clue. Right, it's sort of vague. I think that is Midori Ito. Bias cut. In a good way, it's really growing on me. In a good way. An ounce of regret. I was thinking an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure or something, but an ounce of regret is just a very small feeling of regret. So it's not from like a saying, not from a long saying anyway. Amun-Ra, okay. Nicknamed Sun God, that tells you. Because Amun-Ra is sun god in the Egyptian pantheon. Yeah, you might, in Spanish, you might call a priest padre. I guess that's the reasoning there, right? Some are tanagers. A hard clue on red, you see. It's a bird, it's not a... I said animal, I was thinking mammal, but... It's a hard clue on red. This is also a hard clue on triple sec in some way. Just because Long Island IGC has basically every alcohol as an ingredient. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good puzzle, and I don't mind the difficulty. I did think it's harder than most recent Fridays. Let me know if you disagree or agree in the comments down below. And I did get... I had to remove and re-add the token, or whatever. I had to re-add the token for XW stats, but it is working. At the moment, it's playing 7% faster than average, but half of users have solved faster, half have solved slower than their median. I solved this 16.1% slower than my average Friday. So that bumps this puzzle's difficulty up to hard. Okay, so this shows that there were 2 people before, one faster, one slower. But I've now bumped it up. So, okay. Early stats mean little, but there you go. I should have checked the median before. What was the median? If we looked at it, I can look back on the recording. If we saw the median before and the median now, we'll know exactly. No. Is it enough? So the median before was just the average of the 2 times. And the median must have gone down to the person. Must it have gone down? It must have gone down. Yeah. It must have been the average of the 2 times, and now it must be the slower of the 2 other times. No. I'm not in between them, but I am below the median. Okay, so this is the faster of the 2 times. And then we could figure out the slower of the 2 times by figuring out, since we know what the average is. All right, okay. Too late to try to do math. Anyway, let's move on to some more puzzles, starting with the Telegraph PlusWord. Here's your spoiler alert for the PlusWord. There's a link in the description below. It's a British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Let's see what we got here today. Let's do this thing whenever it loads. Give me a puzzle. Here we go. Leers. Start. It can be ogles and onset. Category is a genre. Porky producers. White heron is an egret. Outbuilding. Don't know it. You neigh like a horse. You snare. Messed up is aired. And tries out is tests. Just sheds. And what do we have here? Godly? That doesn't work because Oh, this is wrong. Doesn't work because I messed up something in my crossword part of it. All right. Is there a Y somewhere? But no. What were porky producers? Liars. I see a porky. A porky is slang for a lie? A lie. I wasn't familiar with that slang. Yeah. A little chubby could be described as porky, but I wonder if that's chiefly British. UK humorous slang. Have you been telling porkies again? There you go. Anyway, let's move on to the Telegraph code words, which is unfortunately not free to play. Hopefully you don't mind watching me play though. This code word's tough. Let's see what we got here today. Let's try to find the E's if we can. Like here, say. Feels like this has to be the O then. So R or N. Oh, it's not a C. Don't know yet. I thought maybe jowl. Is that crazy? Maybe it's not an O, but it's doubled here. That's why I thought it was an O. Yeah, it could be theology, right? This could be rhythm. It's a fun word. It was an R. This is exterior. Quorum, medium. There's our Q. This looks like jowl. This is exceed. Uncork. Looks like this might be sneeze. There's our S. Careless. Flax. Seems like this is bike and bangle. We've got oval. And we've got place. What is place? Feels like these have been going pretty fast lately, but occasionally you get a really hard one. It's a common name for a group of flatfish. Who knew? Who knew? All right, let's try code words regular. See if it's any easier today. Try to find the E. This could be it, couldn't it? Whoops, I said E. This feels like it's got to be the S, right? And I thought this was an A. This is a streak. Looks like reward, right to guess. This is just skateboarders, that's all it is. Robust. Where's our Q? Boutique. There's our I. What is this? Oh, it's probably regard. This is an N. This looks like an L. We have klaxon here. Crystal gazing. Crystal gazing. Literacy. Echo. This looks like an M. Embezzle. Plexus, like solar plexus. Revamp. Jumble or fumble. This is a wick. This is jumble and this is food. All right. Just a touch faster on the code words regular there. Yeah, nice, nice. Anyway, let's end as we always do on the New York Times Connections puzzle. We try to make 4 groups of 4. Let's see what we got here today. Marble, baseball, drive wild, reverse, push, gym, park, prompt, pea, draw, dugout, skip, propel, grapefruit, courtroom. Okay, so it's not gears then, right? Drive, reverse, and park are maybe a red herring here. We do have spherical things. Drive, propel, prompt, and push. Gym, park, dugout, and courtroom are probably places with benches. These are places with benches. Give it to me. Nice. And then what did that leave? Skip, draw, wild, and the other Uno card reverse. So these are Uno cards. We've got spheres, and we've got to impel. So this seems like it's the next hardest one. No. It's not this, is it? What's the easy one here? Hail size comparisons. Okay, so I was wrong. Not just any old spherical thing. Should we take a look at the different hail sizes? Estimating hail size. Size. Maybe I'll just look up P. Here we go. P, marble, penny, nickel, quarter, half dollar, walnut or ping pong ball, golf ball, lime, tennis ball, baseball, large apple, softball, grapefruit, and computer CD. What were these? These were baseball, grapefruit, marble, and P. All right. Didn't realize there was kind of a standard list of objects the National Weather Service uses to compare. But nice. I'll call that getting all the connections. Always a good day when you get all the connections. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Saturday puzzles. See you then.